These are the thoughts and opinions of DJ Prime. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome to Conversations with Prime.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Conversations with Prime, episode 31, if it works for you. Once again, these are my thoughts, these are my opinions. Let's have a conversation. I want to thank everyone that's been tuning in with the Conversations with Prime. We definitely hit a milestone, 31 episodes. Proud of myself. We're going to keep it pushing. We're going to push it through no matter the views. So let's get into it, if it works for you. Interesting topic. I came up with this topic because there are a lot of people out there that just swear they know everything and they want to tell people, no, that's not how you do it. You should do it like this. And, you know, all of these war stories and things like that. It brought me to say, if it works for you, ignore what they say. Ignore what people say. If you doing the gig and you getting money and you getting that bag and you're satisfied and your clients are satisfied, then that's it. You don't need to do nothing extra. You just need to stick to the script and keep doing what you're doing. You know, I hate those people that, like, they swear they know everything, so they want to tell you, like, nah, because in my days, this is how. Nah, if it works for you, stick to it. Ignore what they say. Ignore how they feel. Yo, be confident. You have to be confident in what it is that you're doing. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you're sweeping the floor, throwing out garbage. You got to be confident, especially when it comes to DJing. You have to be confident. You can't be worried about, oh, they might not like it. I don't think I'm going to play it. You got to rock out. You got to be confident and just, you know, tie your boots up, go out on the battlefield and do what you have to do. Be confident in everything you're doing, especially with DJing. And don't worry. Don't worry about nothing. All you should worry about is making sure your equipment is good, making sure your song selection is good, making sure you're reading the crowd, and everything will be good. I don't mean to go off topic, but we're going to take it to like the spiritual aspect of things. Everybody has their own belief, but we're just having a human experience. We're down here to do whatever. It's an experience. Sorry to put it like that. People may disagree, but listen, we're technically in heaven dreaming this right here. I mean, right now, like, this is something that I've been thought about before it even happened. That's how deep it gets. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you go to sleep and you dream, that's the real world. But that's another subject. We'll get into that. But I want to just say, you know, don't worry. Worrying leads to stress, and stress leads to failure. So you don't want to have to worry. Just make sure your stuff is together. Go out there and do your thing. And have faith, have faith. You know, say to yourself, I'm gonna play an amazing set. I'm gonna play a real great set. It's gonna be my best set. Say that every time. Give yourself that affirmation. Give yourself that positivity. Rise up. You know what I'm saying? Your subconscious doesn't know the difference from whether you're watching somebody get harmed in real life or on TV. The subconscious reacts the same way. So you have to tell yourself, I'm gonna go to this gig and I'm gonna rock out. I'm gonna kill it. You gotta have faith in yourself, because nobody's gonna have as much faith in you as you. That's real. And focus on what you love. Focus on what you love. Is whatever you're doing, you love it. You get a good feeling when you do it. People are giving you your flowers. Focus on that. Focus on the positive. Do not focus on the negative. Because if you focus on negative things, let's say if you're about to do a party and you like, oh my God, this crowd may be hard, or they may not like the way I play. You already put those thoughts in, so you're gonna have the tools to act that out. And you don't want that. You just wanna focus on what you love. If you love going to that bar, getting whatever amount of money you're getting, and so what if people say, oh, that's not enough? If it's enough for you, then that's all that matters. So that's the main thing you want to do. And keep being creative. Keep being creative. I don't care if something comes in your mind and you not really sure about it, do it. And then play it back, listen to it. It may be one of the best things you ever did. So continue to be creative. Continue to touch those creative boundaries, because when you become creative, a lot of great things come from that. So you want to remain creative at all times. And you know a secret? Let me tell you a little secret. Come here, let me tell you something. Everything works. Everything works. Meaning, if you're doing something that you love to do, and let's say 20 people in the room will not do what you're doing and hate it. If it's working, if you getting that crowd up, that crowd is dancing, then you're doing a great job. Because I guarantee you, out of that whole room, even if, let's say, you played a bad set, I bet you it's one person that's gonna come up to you and tell you you did your thing. And if that one person don't tell you, all you gotta do is tell yourself. Because everything at the end of the day is an experience. There's no such thing as losses. Even a win is an experience, even a loss is an experience. So with that being said, if it works for you, continue to do it. I don't care what it is. Me personally, I don't care what people say. I don't care if people say he's not that skilled, he's not that talented. I don't care if I don't get likes, because I didn't come up on that. I didn't come up on I gotta have a certain amount of likes to be accepted. I come from a real times where skills were everything. So we concentrated on that. And you know what will work for me? I continue to do it. I continue to do it to this day. Being a barber, being a DJ, being a DJ instructor, being a photographer, it's working for me. Not to go off topic, but I remember somebody told me not to get into photography, that it's tough. And you know what? I made some good money, and I just said that to say, you know what, it works for me. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is my time. This is Conversations with Prime, episode 31. If it works for you, please like, share, and subscribe if you don't mind. Tell a friend and tell a friend. We on the rise. Conversations with Prime, episode 31. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if you need those DJ lessons, the information is right there. Stop getting ripped off by these people. It's not really worth it. Peace.